Nothing like walking around in the Black Void in my Hefner outfit. Anyway, I will be the one to take over this episode today, so move over, AJ. It's my turn. After all, I told the best things in the Black Void, so here we go, folks. So, the book today that we're going to be talking about is called... Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Hey, sorry about that, folks. Sometimes Shadow Shock wants to appear just out of nowhere. He wants to just take the spotlight from anyone. So, but anyway, once again, this is AJ Fraser here from Fraser Comics. Welcome to another episode of Fraser's Indie Talk. All right. So, and today's episode is a very, very special episode. I've been looking forward to this one for a while now. It's a very, it's actually a very special collaboration that I did with a fellow indie creator recently, a couple months ago, and now I finally got my hands on the hard copy edition for it. So without further ado, the book that we're going to be talking about and reviewing today on this very special episode of Fraser Indie Talk is the Eternal issue 1, and I got here the deluxe edition Kickstarter exclusive cover here, and as you can see by Immortal Comics creator, writer Brian Fraser, and the artist that did all the illustration and whatnot on here is Vince White. So now, without further ado here, why don't we go ahead and get right into this lovely, wonderful book. Alright, so like I said here, created by Brian L. Fraser, and then the illustrator here, Vince White. Brainstorm Jockey, I guess is his stage name there. So, and here's all the lovely people that have helped out with this book. Hold on, you can probably find, yep, right there, Fraser Comics. Yep, we greatly helped supported for this book because, we'll show you in a little bit as to why it's so special to us. So, but in the meantime, let's take a look at the first page here. So right off the bat, this book is all black and white. There's no color to it. As much as I like to see it in color, I'm always kind of a colored guy. So lately, I've been getting some books that are like black and white. Very, classic kind of, it's a golden age type of style. You know, how comics originally were before, black and white. So, but as you can see here, this is kind of what it starts off. It's a prelude. So this is what you get. Kind of ends there, and that's kind of what sets off the story. So yeah, we got section 1 here, the Disruptor. So basically, this is kind of the bad guy here, giving out like fake vaccinations to all these, looks like folks from Africa, Nigeria, something like that. He's got men with him, well armed, heavy duty. Skip ahead here, get to the first part where you see Eternal. Alright, there he is, coming out of nowhere, kind of like, basically saving the day. Typical hero, just different. Now, what I like to spot out here for a minute, but as you can see, these little black boxes here, power activated. And then it shows, like, the effect. So, I really, really like that. I think that is such a great idea. Very helpful info throughout the whole entire story you'll see here. How his powers are working and how they're activated. I think that's such a great idea to do, because sometimes you leave people left-handed. Oh, what the heck is that power, or how is that activated, or how does this work, vice versa. But I think that is a great addition to this book. So definitely we're just kind of getting into the part where Eternal comes from, okay, on section 2 here. So some lightning is involved, kind of like Mother Nature elementals, kind of activates his power, or he's rejuvenating. So as you can see here, rejuvenation. Going back, way back when. So basically, Eternal is nothing but Frankenstein as he started off. So this is kind of what he looked like way back when the dudes, got immortal power. So he's lived for a very, longevity of time. So let's move on. So here we have, his alter ego. He is Eternal by hero, but during the daytime, his everyday life, he is Adam Frank, founder and president of the international non-for-profit. It's called the Prometheus Foundation. All right, so he fights battles in the boardroom as in his regular human form. So yeah, alright, so we're going to move on here. Alright, skipping ahead here. So we're going to be looking at a different character now that's in the story. by Puma the Werepanther. And so now we're coming to the part where this book is going to sit as a very special part in my heart, because as she's got ways of, okay, so it's like transformation powers too. She transforms into this doctor here, and let's see here. And so then we're getting to the part where I'm about to show you guys what makes this book very. Start on this one, bam. So as you can see, you got this big laboratory, but then you look at the corner here and you see this screen, this big screen. It's got a bunch of heroes on it, it looks like. So we come down here and you see it again. Wait for it. All right, nice big double page here. A lot of indie creators have gotten, you know, a spotlight on here. And so on here, it's called the Parahuman Watch List. So, oh, hey, who's that? Oh, that looks like Captain Nephkahn. Hey, what do you know? Captain Nephkahn, he makes his very first cameo appearance in here. So, with the rest of these indie creator characters, you know, lots of great names on here. And of course, you got Eternal, main guy of the whole thing here. So, but yeah, definitely pick this book up, and you'll see a bunch of these characters on here. I think this is spectacular. I love this. This is absolutely incredible collaboration opportunity here. I have to say thank you, Brian and Vince, for definitely being a part of this. I look forward for, you know, any more collaboration ideas you guys got in the future. All right, so but that will do it for this. All right, everyone, so once again, that was Eternal 1, very beginning of a brand new universe created by Brian and Vince. It's very incredible. Yeah, it's black and white once again. Seems like the last couple episodes I've been getting nothing but black and white comics, which is fine. Okay, I don't know. There's been a couple episodes where I mention, you know, I respect, you know, the indie creator ideas of what they do, what the original format is of that book. And I respect that. I love that. It's probably one of my favorite black and white books by far, modern day. So very incredible detail, and sounds like there's been a lot of time and thought into this book. And so I feel like the Eternal is a good setting to a new foundation to this universe. And why not open up with a lot of first appearances happening in this book, such as Captain Nephkahn, one of our characters. I think it's pretty neat to see these characters kind of excel into, you know, other places. And so, you know, a lot of Marvel, DC characters, they do that a lot. And any other, you know, characters like, say, Image or Dark Horse out there do a lot of, collaboration. I know, for an example, what's one? Spider-Man, Batman. There's been comics like that before, collaboration, Marvel and DC. I know it's really hard to find things like that because they go kind of head and head together. There's also, let's see here, how about an indie one? Hellboy and Savage Dragon. There's that one too. And now you got, you know, Eternal here with a lot of indie characters. I think it's incredible to show off all that. I feel like it's really going to help out in the long run to show that, hey, this is what this book has. You should check it out. You know, people are going to start saying stuff like that. Incredible artwork, incredible cover work. The material of the book is very kind of, here, let me see for a second. It's very, very heavy duty. Nice and smooth cardstock material from what it feels like. Pages, same thing. Yeah, it's incredible. I love it. Great job, Brian and Vince, for creating such an outstanding book. And again, I look forward to seeing more of your guys' progress. Keep in touch. Keep me in tune of how you guys are, you know, doing stuff, or what your next book is. I know you guys featured there. I know I didn't show it, but there were a lot of featured other books that you guys are going to be doing for next year. So, and I look forward to hearing all about that. Our overall grading here from Fraser Comics on the Eternal 1, definitely going to have to give it a 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. And that's because it's, as much as I would love to give it a perfect score, I would love to. I'm sorry, but I have to treat everyone else kind of the same. It's everyone's got them imperfections and flaws. The least highest score I can do is like 9.5 out of 10. So, but I mean, that's very phenomenally good. So congratulations, guys. That'll be our overall scoring or scaling score here from Fraser Comics. And again, it's just kind of based off of like what I think of it, my opinions. You know, I can't say it's like just I'm quote unquote not 100% professional on it. It's just like my take on it and my recommendations for other people, and what I see on this book. But I mean, I definitely recommend the book to anybody. I mean, if you respect kind of the creators' visions and illustrations of what they do for the story, I think they'll quite enjoy into reading this book. You know, especially with like how you're reading it, all the wording and stuff, and the science behind it. Definitely, it's worth the read. So. That'll wrap up for today's episode. Join us next week as we premiere for our next episode, The Rise, episode 17. That's going to be our next book. All right, so stay tuned to our channel. Stay tuned to Fraser's Indie Talk on our YouTube channel, and we'll see you then. Thanks, guys.